Hi everyone, this is Jason. I'm coming to you from the Huron natural area. Just sort of in southern Kitchener, just off of Strasbourg and Trillium Avenues if you're looking for a geographical location. This is just another one of the many trails and natural areas in the region that I decided to explore this summer. I've been here once or twice before. It's a beautiful, beautiful path. A little different than the dry no forest that I went to last week. But still, a fantastic little oasis in the middle of really what's industrial parkland here in Kitchener. Just a little further off, there's Huron Heights High School, and all around here, we can't see it now, luckily, because of the nationalization. Also, a lot of industrial park, a lot of business and industry that exists here. So this is a great little spot that exists in Kitchener. Right in the heart of sort of that sort of combination of urban living and natural environment. Anyway, I'll stop talking and we will take an exploration along some of the paths of the Huron natural area. Hope you enjoy. The other cool thing about the Huron Natural Area is it also operates as an education center for local high school and elementary schools, which for all kinds of educational purposes such as understanding our environmental but also our cultural heritage, understanding the role of Indigenous peoples in this area. So it's really cool as a place for just hiking and enjoying nature, but also learning more about our environmental and cultural heritage here in the Waterloo region. Today's a little cooler than when I went to the Drano Forest, and it's a little overcast. Hopefully it won't rain. I don't think it's supposed to rain too much later, so I think don't need to worry about that, but we'll see how the day pans out. After all, I think that's the whole purpose of a really nice walk. And the other nice thing about here is that it's much better marked. The paths are much better marked off in terms of knowing where you are and being able to follow a marked path. Just decided to take a bit of a detour on one of the smaller sort of off the beaten paths down to a little pond, just to explore a little bit. You can see into the later half of the summer, the sumac is now coming out and the berries are all getting nice and red, and a reminder that summer will sadly come to an end at some point, but not yet. Hopefully we've got still several more weeks left of it, so we'll enjoy it while we have it. Oh. Let's see if I can do this without scaring it. There's a bunch of frogs here. I'm gonna try to do it without. Hopefully I get them on the camera. See. They're very well camouflaged. Oh, there we go. And there's one more just up. There we go. Just kind of above that stick, above that reed, I guess. It reminds me of the old Canon commercial. Shooting nature, but leaving it where as you see it. Okay. And there's a frog again. Okay, I'm gonna leave and let these frogs be in peace. Just let them do their thing. Of course, that means I'm gonna have to wash my steps so I don't step on anything. All right, come up to a proverbial fork in the road. I've got two options. Well, I guess three options, but two ways. I'm trying to think which way I should go. I think I'm going to take the Strasburg Creek Trail. See where that takes me. Looks like I'll stay on this path to continue to the Strasburg Creek Trail. Okay, so I've come to the end sort of the Strasburg Creek Trail, and now sort of merges into a different trail. Here we can see another water feature, another small little like small lake or large pond, whatever you want to call it. I know there'll be people, the geographers, that will definitely have the right word for it. But either way, whatever you want to call it, it is stunningly beautiful and peaceful here. It is, again, just like with the Drano Forest, this is definitely a place that you should come. Anyone should come and visit. Come support our Waterloo Region's natural spots. We definitely need it. Let's see if I can get, sadly I can only magnify it this far, but I don't know if you can see in the center frame there. Looks like a couple of herons on the, on those logs. I teach grade 7 geography, and one of the things I try to reinforce with my students is the importance of wetlands. As I've taught, I've come to learn more about them and their function, and come to really appreciate their role in maintaining healthy and diverse ecosystems. Apart from the natural beauty, I don't know how anyone can say that this is not a stunningly beautiful area. The fact that they do maintain healthy environments is so important. And I really have come to value the idea of trying to avoid, we shouldn't be paving over our wetlands. Yeah, they are swampy, they can be humid, and of course they're full of insects, but that's the whole point, that these are diverse ecosystems that are really vital to our survival. It's a shame as we keep paving over them. I know there are efforts to restore many wetlands. The mouth of the Don River in Toronto, just the recent opening of the renaturalization of the mouth of the Don River in Toronto is a great example of some of the things that we can do in sort of a post-industrial age in order to try to restore some of these natural beauties of Ontario back and reestablish important biodiverse areas, particularly as we are speed running through burning this planet up. I think the turtles are out. Okay, let's see if I can zoom in. Okay, let's see if I can do this without. Yep, yeah, that's a turtle there on the log. Oh, and there's a couple more right over. Oh, there we go. Right there. Let me see if I can get a better vantage point. Oh, there we go. There's the one turtle. If I can also pan out just a little bit, I should be able to get a couple of dragonflies. Yeah, just fantastic. All right, I'm going to continue on my way along one of these trails. There's actually several trails here at the Huron Natural Area. Where there's about, I think once you add them all up, there's several, it works out to be about 3 or 4 kilometers worth of trails. So it's, it's an extensive natural preserve, or rather I should say natural area. Some of the trails are shorter than the others, so if you don't want to spend a lot of time, you can do that and still enjoy the beauty of it. Or if you're looking for a longer day, then yeah, come on in. I think the longest trail here is a 2-kilometer circuit. So really nice. Oh, I think I see the heron. I think I can get a better, closer view of it from here. There we go. Just enjoying a Tuesday afternoon. Okay, another of the many forks in the road. I think I'm going to head right. Oh, and I just learned something. The water feature that we just passed by, where the heron and the turtles were, remember I mentioned at the start of this that this Huron natural area is in part used to serve as an education tool, outdoor education, outdoor learning center for the local for the board's high schools and elementary schools. I just found out that the pond is called the Board of Education Pond, which I think is a bit on the nose. I think they could have done a better job naming it. It seems a little a little dull. But anyway, just thought I'd let you know. Okay, that was really cool. I like snakes. And it was really cool to finally see one in the wild. It's been a very long time. I think I'm now kind of off the actual official paths. This one seems a much more just sort of an unofficial path that's been cut through here. So I think I'm going to start thinking about heading my way back to the main paths. But we'll see how much further I get with this one. This one's enjoyable. We'll see how far I go. Notice a few more signs of the inevitable oncoming of fall. The milkweed pods are starting to develop. Obviously they're not ripe yet, which is fine, but it's just another reminder that unfortunately, like a summer, all good things must come to an end eventually. But as I said, we still got several more weeks, so no rush to fall yet. But it's just a reminder. Okay, so it looks like this path actually takes me up to the road. So yeah, so this isn't necessarily an official path of the natural area. It's just a path that eventually leads to the road. So yeah, so I think I'm going to sort of pause it here, and I'm going to head my way back to the main paths, and then I think call it a bit of a day. All right, well, that is my tour of the Huron natural area. A little more sweaty, a little more breathless, but totally worth it, and definitely somewhere to come visit if you're looking for a great nature area and a great few trails to hike. All right, until the next time, à la prochaine.